The older woman waved with happy enthusiasm from the other side of the restaurant patio's railing, beaming a smile in my direction as she walked past with an elderly man dressed remarkably like her. She nudged him, pointing in my direction. Her husband? Instantly shifting from a grumpy pout to his own gesture of welcome with a wink and a grin thrown in. I waved back, though I knew my smile had to look strained. Thing was, I had no clue, none in the living world, or the dead one for that matter, who either of them were. Had we met before? Was there some history I'd failed to recall? I'd only been living on White Witch Island for 2 weeks now. The chances I'd encountered them in my previous life as a Guild Artemis Inquisitor fell to the wayside since neither of them felt magical in any way. Thing was, it had been a rather common occurrence since I'd assisted the local sheriff, Harriet Quinn, in solving the cluster of murders, and an older mystery too, shortly after moving into my new home here on the coast of California. Random residents shared their overeager greetings, though rarely approached me, seemingly happy to welcome me with smiles and waves and thumbs up from a distance while I did my best not to be a weirdo about my returned responses. Whatever was going on, whether they were simply grateful for my help in finding the killers, or were just that friendly, I wasn't sure. Regardless, the attention was starting to make me uncomfortable. I was far more used to a black suit and white dress shirt, a badge, and a hunter partner, being respected and feared, than I was being cheerily saluted by total strangers. Said a lot about me and my previous life, I suppose. I preferred to make people nervous, the guilty at least, than settled in my presence. The long sip I took of my red wine wasn't an attempt to drown out such thoughts, I swear to you. But as I observed the adorable young couple on the other side of the open patio smiling at me, glancing my way before whispering together with sidelong glances in my direction, I finally sighed and set down my glass a little more firmly than I intended. "What, is the wine off?" I looked up in surprise at her arrival. Dr. Mavis Fernsby, retired Guild Hades thaumaturge Mavis Fernsby, that was, plunking herself without ceremony in the chair across from me, her short, round shape topped with shining silver curls, pale blue eyes laughing at me as they always seem to be. "Or did I miss something juicy you're going to fill me in on?" Normally, in a more collected state of mind, I would have felt her coming even without knowing she was on her way to join me.